Oh, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Those that tuned into yesterday's videos, you know that I was very, very sick. Thank you so much for all the well wishes, genuinely. I'm about 75% back to normal. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit more upbeat, less monotonous, I guess. And I'm on camera. So again, thank you for all the well wishes. I do apologise for yesterday's content and things like that. It's just how it is, but yeah, I do apologise. This is big update on the Matrix 4 cast. Now, there have been 4 people that are now allegedly confirmed, or at least in talks to join the cast. And we've seen this over the last couple of weeks now anyway, little spot bits and pieces here and there. And I don't really want to do little videos and, you know, just kind of speculate based on that. I wanted to wait until there were more people added to the lineup, because it doesn't really give us an idea of the tone if one person has joined the cast. That doesn't tell us anything. But now that there's 4 people that have joined the cast, we can start to get an idea of where they're going with this. So I thought this would be an interesting one to cover. We knew about Keanu Reeves joining the cast. We knew about Carrie-Anne Moss joining the cast. Now, we'll get to them in a minute, because that kind of ties into what we're talking about with respect to everyone else. Jada Pinkett Smith is in talks now to join the cast. She hasn't been confirmed as yet. Very surprising, because why? I guess. You know, maybe they're going to be going along the lines of, you know, the new sort of pilot and ship character that will be transporting people to and from the Matrix and things like that. I don't know. But it is surprising, I thought. Anyway, so it says, unlike Neo and Trinity, Niobe, one of the most skilled pilots among the rebels, was still alive at the end of the Matrix revolutions, seen embracing Morpheus as the Sentinels left Zion. So then it stands to reason that when we see Jada Pinkett Smith playing the character again in The Matrix 4, assuming the actress works out a deal, it'll be a present-day version of her, though don't take that as being 100% confirmed as yet. Smith's notable credits post-Matrix Revolutions include Madagascar, it's not exactly notable, is it? Magic Mike, again, not exactly notable, is it? Girls Trip, Hawthorne and Gotham. She's not really done anything particularly great. She was relatively alright in what I saw of her in Gotham. This one's surprising, and we'll get to this one in a minute. I'm going to come back to Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, this was speculated, and I'm fairly certain it's been confirmed now. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Now we come to the first of the individuals who are brand new to the Matrix. So it says Yahya Abdul-Mateen has risen to prominence through appearances in The Greatest Showman, Aquaman and Us, and he's also one of the main cast members of HBO's Watchmen. His fame will rise even higher when people see him in The Matrix 4, although, as with the following 2 individuals on the list, we don't know yet who he's playing. That said, there's speculation that Abdul-Mateen could be playing a younger version of Morpheus, the role previously occupied by Lawrence Fishburne, who, by the way, is still not attached to The Matrix 4. I find that really surprising. Now, there's some ideas floating around, or some rumours floating around, that Neo will be coming back as a young character, as well as a future or present day character, because they're looking to cast a younger Neo, which is amazing, because not only do we have awesome de-aging technology, which would work with respect to the Matrix, but secondly, Keanu Reeves is like the only actor in Hollywood that could probably pull off playing a younger version of himself anyway, because the guy just doesn't age. So, could Yahya Abdul-Mateen II be playing a younger Morpheus? If we're already getting a younger Neo, which is rumoured and speculated, I think so. I think that could work. I don't think that means we're going to be getting a younger Niobe, Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't see the reason for that. But I mean, she could even pull that off as well. I'm sure she could probably portray a younger version of Niobe. Now we get on to like the out there ones. Neil Patrick Harris. Okay, You know him from TV shows like Doogie Howser, MD, How I Met Your Mother, and a series of unfortunate events. And he's also contributed to genre flick like Starship Troopers and various animated DC Comics adaptations. Now, Neil Patrick Harris is boarding The Matrix 4, and it'll be interesting to see whether he plays a protagonist or an antagonist in the movie. Now, I'm fairly certain he's confirmed. I think that's done deal now. This is interesting for a few reasons. In most of the roles he's been in, he's always played a bit of a quick-witted, sassy, I guess. I don't know how you could even sort of describe the characters he plays, but he's never a dead, straight, serious dude, right? He's never straight down the line as a serious guy. And obviously they note the animated DC Comics adaptations. He normally plays Nightwing, if my memory serves right. And even as Nightwing, he's not massively serious. So, but I also think as well, and here's my fan theory. Let me throw it out into the ether here. What about Neil Patrick Harris as an agent? What about it? I think that could be great. I'm just throwing it out there. What about Neil Patrick Harris as an agent? Because we don't have any confirmation of Hugo Weaving coming back, which is a travesty, because again, he could probably still play a younger version of himself. Again, out of all the people that are still alive and could play young versions of themselves, so on and so forth, they don't even have have him back. But I reckon Neil Patrick Harris as a young not a young version, as an agent, I reckon that'd be awesome. And also a surprise, because I think people would expect him, if you're talking about subverting expectations, people would expect him just to be like a comic relief. So I think there'd be a wasted opportunity if he's not an agent or someone heavily serious. Now, here's another curveball. Jessica Henwick. So the latest casting update on The Matrix 4 is that Jessica Henwick, arguably best known for playing Colleen Wing in Iron Fist, is being eyed for one of the lead roles according to Deadline. So Henwick performed quite strongly during the audition process, and it's possible she's being tapped to play a female-like Neo character. The actress has also starred in Star Wars The Force Awakens and is in GVK, Godzilla vs. Kong. So a few things to note about this one. I've not seen her in Iron Fist, so that's completely new to me. Also, genuinely don't even remember her in The Force Awakens. So I don't know whether that's good or bad. But the fact that she's apparently been tapped to play a female-like Neo character, that's going to set a lot of people on edge. Because look, there's already comments coming out from people saying they're just going to woke it up or SJW it up. Not my words, mind you. These are just the words that are coming out in the comments. So the fact that they're already slating her to be a female-like Neo character, that's definitely going to, irritate a number of people. It genuinely will. So that's a shame. That's a shame, but again, it's not confirmed as yet. I also feel like, what's the point? Why do you need a female-like Neo character? We've got Neo. And yeah, granted, he's apparently dead, but he's still coming back, so he's clearly not dead. So we've still got him. So why do it? Super dumb. Super, super dumb. Now, to go back to Neo and Carrie-Anne Moss. Obviously, look, Keanu Reeves, Neo sacrificed himself and his life at the end of Matrix Revolutions to destroy the Agent Smith virus, resulting in the machines leaving the human-filled city of Zion. The Oracle mused to the program Sati that she thought they'd see Neo again. So maybe it's reincarnation in that woman, or potentially does actually just come back. That is definitely the case, as Keanu Reeves will reprise Neo in The Matrix 4. What's still unclear is if he'll actually be brought back to life in this next movie, even if it's only through The Matrix, or if his scenes will be limited to flashbacks. I suspect the former, so that Reeves has a meaty enough role. But regardless, given the Keanu... No, it's the Reeves-essence. Keanu-sence that's unfolded in recent years with John Wick movies, Toy Story 4... Always been my maybe, and plenty of other projects now that the actor gets to return to arguably his biggest fan base. I think he will come back. I think it'll be a wasted opportunity. And there's lots of mechanisms by which he can come back. Carrie-Anne Moss, on the other hand, Like Neo, Carrie-Anne Moss, Trinity, perished during the Matrix Revolutions, and just like the main protagonist, we don't know yet if a full-blown resurrection is on the table for her, or if we'll be looking back at a time when she was still alive. She can't portray a younger version of herself. It will be way too jarring. She doesn't look like this anymore. No offense or anything like that. She just doesn't. So that's not possible. But I definitely think she could be brought back in the Matrix in some form or another. Maybe Neo lives on in the Matrix as a program or some crap like that, and then has, brought back Carrie-Anne Moss. There's so many mechanisms by which they could bring people back. But yeah, like I said, this part concerns me a little bit. Female like Neo character. There's no need for a female like Neo character. We've got Neo. Anyway, what do you guys think of this? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, make sure you do hit subscribe. You can stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. If you want to support the channel further, link to my merch underneath every single video, and also Patreon down below in the description box. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I've been Mr. H. Take care.